Hello class, this is for the second lesson for March 19, and we're going to do 3.5. 3.5 we basically learn two velocities. First, the linear velocities. Linear velocity means the ratio between the distance they cover on the arc length and with respect to time. Okay, that's the linear velocity. It means how fast they change from point here to point here. Okay, so how fast it change, how fast this change from here to here. So that's the linear velocity. Angular velocity is the speed is the angle changing with respect to time. These times are how fast the angle change. Okay, these are how fast the distance s change. These are how fast the angle change. So that's the angular velocity. The relationship between these two formulas, the linear velocity is just equal to the radius times by the angular. Okay, so the longer the radius, okay, and the bigger the velocity. So that's the three formulas. Now we're going to use the three formulas to do some examples. Okay, so the first example we're going to do is problem number 8. Number 8 in your homework. Okay, they said that if you are given the arc length S equal to 6 cm and the time is equal to 2 seconds. They want to know what the linear velocity is. Means that if I have a arc length here, okay, is equal to 6 cm, and the time from point P to point Q is 2 seconds. They want to see how fast the P go to Q. Okay, how fast, what's the speed for P go to Q? That means the speed, right? What's the speed you travel from P to Q? And that's equal to 6 divided by 2, so equals 3 cm per second. So it means every second they cover 3 cm. 2 seconds they cover 6 cm. Okay, so that's how you do for number 8. Now let's look at number 13. Oh, sorry, number 18. This time we are given, they said theta is equal to 48 and t is equal to 3 minutes. They want to know what's the angular velocity. Means this time we do this one. I'm going to use the same picture here, and they gave you this is 48. Now, so I'm going to erase this one. Okay, the 48, this is the origin radius. Okay, that's origin radius. If it's not radian, they will tell you the degree. And this is the time for it to change is 3 minutes. They want to know what's the angular velocity, means how fast is the change. So omega is equal to theta over t, and means the change is 48, the angle 48 divided by 3, so equal to 16. So that means that every second they change 16 radians. Okay, they change 16 radians. So that's for point number 18. Now let's try the one. Let's try problem number 24. 24 is like this. There's a night house. Okay, there's a night house right here. And there's a light. Okay, shining on the top. And it shines straight. Make a triangle. So these are the shore. Okay. And that's the shore right here. So this is sand. And the lighthouse is shining on the beach here. Okay. And they said this is 100. And this forms a 90-degree angle. This is D. The distance from here to here is a D. And this is L. They tell you that for every 4 seconds, they rotate it 2 pi. Every 4 seconds, rotate 2 pi. So I'm going to give a theta right here. I want to know for every second what's my theta. So 4 seconds is a 2 pi. So we use a ratio. If I have a t second, that'd be what? Theta pi. Is that right? So I'm looking for theta. So this is t second. Okay? Theta will equal to 2 pi over 4 t. So every 4 seconds, you go 2 pi. Every t second, you go theta pi. So that's equal pi over 2 t. Now we need to see, okay, we know the theta. I'm looking for L. So I'm looking for the relationship between L. Okay, I'm looking for the relationship between L, theta, and 100. For your homework assignment, you're looking for D. So you have different trigonometry functions. My trigonometry function connect 100 and L together. So I'm doing the cosine because adjacent to hypotenuse. So cosine theta equal to adjacent, okay, adjacent to hypotenuse L. My theta equal to this, so it means a cosine power 2t equal 100 over L. My goal is to find L, so I'm going to continue here. My L is equal to 100 over cosine power 2t. They gave me 3t. Okay, so t is a 0.5 second. What's your L? So t is equal to 0.5 second. Then I put it inside here. My L will equal to 100 cosine. 0.5 means 1/2. So this is same as 1/2 here. 1/2 times 1/2 is pi over 4. Power 4 for cosine equals square root 2 over 2 or 1 over square root 2. So when I simplify, it comes to 15 square root 2. So that's my first answer. And my second answer is my second question is t equal 1. Okay, when t equal 1, then what happens? So I'm going to continue on this side. I need more room. Okay, I'm going to put it right here. When t equal to 1, then I put 1 here. So L is equal to 100 cosine power 2. Well, cosine power 2 equals 0, so that's undefined. It means the lighthouse, the light is not on this side. It pours shine to the other way, so that's why you don't have the L. Okay, it comes to the ocean. And T is equal to 1.5. They want to find another one. So your L is equal to 100. 1.5 same as 3 over 2. Okay, so that's the cosine pi over 2 times 3 pi over 2 times 3 over 2. It's 3 over 2. And that's equal 100 cosine 3 pi over 4. Cosine 3 pi over 4 is in second quadrant. Okay, so that is a. Remember, I teach you guys how to do 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're taking 3 of them. So this is power 4. Well, cosine power 4 in the second quadrant is a negative. So the answer will be negative, same as 100 cosine power 4, but it's a negative. So like this one, so it's equal to negative 15 square root 2. So negative 15 square root 2 means you are going to the opposite of what you had before. Okay? So that's how you do this problem. At your homework assignment, you just need to change these to different. So you're not looking for L anymore. Okay, you're looking for D and that and this. So you need to find a trigonometry function for connect them together. So that's for number 24. And the last problem is problem number 32. They said that they want to see how find the angular velocity, find omega, if the rate, if the velocity, find omega if you're given 120 RPM. RPM stands for the revolution per minute, okay? Revolution per minute. Well, we know that one revolution, 1 RPM, is just equal to 2 pi. That right? Because one revolution per minute, you turn 2 pi's. 120 will be, it's just equal 120 times by 2 pi. Equal 214 pi. So that's all you need to do for this one. So that'll be your omega right here. And the next one is number 38. That'll be the last one we do is number 38. They said if you are given R is equal to 12 inch, omega equal to 4 radian per second. What is your V? Well, remember the third formula I gave out earlier? Okay, your V is equal to R times omega. So that'd be 12 times by 4, so equal to 48 inch per second. So that for today's lesson. So be sure you guys do to keep up the videos and then do your homework, because we still will have exam, but will be a little bit different than how we do in class. So I might have to give it online, but I will tell you how I'm going to give it.